Hello everybody, it's Professor Halsey and I want to show you how to get started on this week's project. So we're going to launch Google from our computer and we're going to go to lab.devry.edu, log in here, and I'm going to relaunch Google Chrome from here. And the reason I'm doing that is so when I go to my class and download my file, it'll be on my Citrix downloads up here and will be easier to open and find. Okay, once I launch Google there, it brings me into the DeVry University portal and I can log in using my D number and my password. Okay, now I'm going to go into my course. And go to modules. And this is going to be our Word Chapter 2 guided project. Click the blue bar and your screen should come up looking like this. Okay, we're going to download this start file. Do not open it from here, but this is the page with my instructions. So I'm going to move it to one side and then I'm going to come back to my Citrix and open Word. Make sure you have Word 2019. Okay, once Word comes up, I'm going to go to Open Other Documents. And you can either go to this PC and go up one level to find Downloads, or you can browse and click on Downloads. And here's the file I just downloaded. So I like to split the screen and have my directions on one side and my document on the other. Okay. Usually they auto size better than that. Not sure what happened there. Anyway, this is our instructions down below here, and we have just completed number 1. And do not rename the file. You can save it by hitting the diskette in the upper left corner. And now we're on number 3, change the margins of the document. So click the Page Setup Launcher. It's on the Layout tab. In the Page Setup section or group, there's the Page Setup Launcher. Change the left and right margins to 0.75. Click OK to close the Page Setup dialog box. Click the Themes button on the Design tab. In the Document Formatting group, select Integral. There we go. Then they want us to select colors. And select aspect from the drop-down list. It's at the very bottom. You have to scroll down to get to it. Press Ctrl A to select the whole document. Change the font size to 11. Change line spacing to single. And the after spacing to 6 point. Okay. Place the insertion point in the first line of text, Contractors Insurance Questionnaire. Click the title style. Select the second line of the document. Right-click the selected text. Click Styles. And select Book Title. Click the Change Case button. So I'm still on the Home tab, Font Group, Change Case is here. And we want uppercase. Select Applicant's Instructions and apply the Intense Quote style from the Style Gallery. Intense Quote. Apply the strong style to the 3 words in all caps, all, none, and none. None, strong, none, strong. Okay. Select the insurance application disclaimer on the second page of the document. And we want intense quote. Click the More button in the Styles group. Right-click Intense Quote and go to Modify. Change the font size to 12. Click the Format button in the bottom left corner and select Paragraph. Change left and right indent to 0. Click OK to close the paragraph dialog box. Okay, so we'll do that again since they told me the last part after they told me to close it. Click only in this document if it's not already selected. I do believe it was. So now we can click OK on the Modify Style dialog box. Select the first 3 paragraphs below Insurance Application Disclaimer. Click the Borders drop-down arrow and select Borders and Shading. We're going to go to Custom. Select the solid line border. Click the color drop-down list. Get the 5th color in the first row. Click the width drop-down and get 1 point. Then we click on the left and right borders in the preview area. Should say paragraph here. Then we'll click on Options. Change left and right to 5 point. Click OK. Click the Shading tab. Click Fill and select the 5th color in the second row of theme colors. And we clicked OK to close that box. And we'll select the last 3 lines of text. Click the paragraph launcher. Click the before spacing and make it 12 point. Click the tabs button. I'm going to type 7 in the tab stop position text box. Click the right radio button under alignment. click the 4 solid line and set. Now, okay. And we'll click at the end of this line and tab. Then I'll do that for both lines. Add a multi-level list to selected text and modify list settings. Select the lines at the beginning with applicant. And hold down and scroll down to if yes, please explain. Click the multi-level button. It's on the Home tab in the Paragraph group. Multi-level list. And we're going to select the 1AI. Click the multi-level list button again and select Define New Multi-Level List. Click the Set for All Levels button to open up the Set for All Levels dialog box. Set the bullet number position for the first level to 0. Set the text position for the first level to 0.3. Set the additional indent for each level to 0.3. Click OK to close the Set for All Levels dialog box, and click OK to close the Define New Multi-Level List box. Now we're going to increase the indent on selected levels, and for some reason, click anywhere in the list to deselect it. Place your insertion point in the numbered list. And click the Increase Indent button. It should now become a letter A instead of number 13. Repeat that for each of the lines on the list that begins with if yes. Okay, so we scroll down, number 16 is one. Then we come down 17. Anywhere you see a if yes, hit tab. If yes, tab. If yes, tab. If yes, tab. Tab. Not if you, just if yes. And once we get the last one, we should be left with 28 items in our list. Change the paragraph spacing in the multi-level list and add a right tab stop with the underline leader. Select the entire list. Click the paragraph launcher. It says deselect, don't add space between paragraphs, but it wasn't selected. Okay. Click the tabs button to open the tabs dialog. Type 7 in the tab stop position. Click the right radio button, 4, and set. Click OK to close the tabs. Click at the end of the first item applicant and press tab. Repeat that for each of the numbered and lettered paragraphs. So down arrow, tab, down arrow, tab. There's a couple of them that go more than one line, so once we get down there, let me scroll. Okay, not there. I don't think it's till the second page. Tab. There we go. 26 is the first one. You have to skip a line. Then 27, you have to skip 2 lines. 28, you're skipping 3 lines. Okay, so the line should only be at the end of the question, so look for your question marks. Okay, save the document, so I come up and hit the diskette. Insert a page break in the document. Place the insertion point before the text in number 22 in the multi-level list. Press Control and Enter. Notice the page break. Add a page number in the footer of the document. Do Control Home. Takes you to the very beginning of the document. And then we're going to the Insert tab. And under click the page number in the header and footer group. Oh no, wrong one. Hit page number in the header and footer group. And bottom of page. Scroll down. And you'll see bold numbers 3. Click blank line below the page numbers in the footers. So if you see down here you have this marker, hit backspace and that'll get rid of it. close the header and footer. So there's two ways you can do that. You can come up here and hit close, or double click on the document and it comes out of the header. View the document in side-to-side page movement. So I'm going to view side to side. Click the vertical button to return to the previous view. Save and close the document. I don't know how I clicked that one before I did it, but I did. And now we'll upload our page for grading. All right, so I come back up here to the top, upload my file. Should be right here in my downloads. This is the one I just finished. And yes, I want to submit the file. And then I get my grade. So there was something I did partially wrong. I thought that's the one I got. Did I miss one? I must have not selected the entire list or did something weird there on 10B. Click the multi-level list button. Thought I did that, and then we went in and made it different. Okay, so if I look back, the difference is I don't have the, hang on, what's that thing called? Parentheses after my numbers. Instead, they are dots. So I got the wrong list. It should be this list. So I can fix that, save it. Now I can come back to run my course again, I guess, because it closed out on me. There it is. And I can upload the file again. And once I correct what they told me to correct, then I'm at my 100%. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed our Chapter 2 guided project.